Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the STR Rage Trunks. I should have given him a sticker, actually. Dang it, I completely forgot about a sticker. But this guy does seem to be a pretty nice EZA in total. I'm very excited to see how he's gonna actually perform. I'll show a sticker at the end of the video once we finish the event. But yeah, this unit is a damage reduction unit. He has 40% damage reduction, and he's especially good against a Realm of Gods category enemy. When you're facing a Realm of Gods category enemy, he gets an additional guaranteed super attack, and he's super effective against all types, which is quite strong. And that especially works well with his super attack effect. He greatly raises the attack for the turn, causes supreme damage, and raises defense by 40% for 6 turns. So obviously if you're getting additionals, his defense could raise quite a bit higher. Now we're starting off at 167k defense here. We do have Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle. We do not have Prepared for Battle activated, but he does link well with the Tech Trunks that's going to be coming around here. Now, the thing about this Trunks is, again, with his baseline 40% reduction and 167k defense, not looking so hot. But he's a unit that over time during the event, as it passes by, he'll get stronger and stronger. And he gets extra attack and defense up to 180% based on the lower HP you're at. So obviously the less HP remaining, the greater the boost that it is. So we should be able to get to a lower HP threshold, I'm assuming, and even in this fight. I don't know if mine's gonna dodge this. He did dodge it, but I would assume we should be able to get to a lower HP threshold, which will be good for us. But yeah, okay, so Trunks is starting off at a 3.9 mil, super effective against all types here. Then we have the guaranteed double super attack, bam. And then we could potentially get a third super attack. Mine's at, I think, 17 additional, so it's a relatively good chance we could have gone the third one. We did not get it here, unfortunately, but that's also fine. But again, yeah, there are a couple of really tough Realm of Gods enemies that I will take this Trunks into, future videos. But I just want to get a controlled, fight with this guy, so we could kind of show him off in a better light, because maybe if he's not necessarily tough enough for the hardest red zones, we could take him into a slightly less hard one, even though maybe it's still against the Realm of Gods one, which, to be fair, there's only a select few Realm of Gods units. I think I'll put Mai here in the first slot, actually. We'll let Mai go here, and then Mai might be able to take some damage potentially here. 170k defense. She might take some damage, right? Yeah, 100k right there. Okay, cool. So now we're getting lower in HP, which will be good for us. And I feel obviously, the thing about getting low in HP in difficult content is that it's not too out of the question to get lower in HP, just because these bosses will just be able to do so much damage to you that it's not unquestionable for that kind of thing to happen, right? Now, Trunks next turn, so we're about 50% HP level. Okay, that's looking good so far. We're gonna have the 50% support still for Mint Mai. We should get a significant increase in the defense based on what we saw previously, at least if we're comparing the two, so that's gonna be good for us to see. That little increase of defense right there, pretty cool. And we also have Guasu and Zamasu coming around, who will also give us the 70% defense support instead, just no offense support. So attack-wise, he should also be at a pretty significant hot level compared to what it was previously. Well, maybe not significant, because it's not a multiplicative buff they're just going to be getting. The super attack right there instantly, that's fine. So we're at 378k defense now, and we're still going to be able to get more and more stacks of the super attack effect, right? Again, it lasts for 6 turns, so even the turn after this turn, the buffs will still be active, right? From this turn and the last turn, right? 20k, obviously this boss doesn't really do too much damage, so that's fine. 5.47, super effective. Hopefully he doesn't kill in the first one. Awesome, okay, great. Now we got the guaranteed additional one. And again, he does raise attack for the turn greatly, so his attack will slightly increase with each super. But I mean, so what? That's basically, what, double 5 mil, almost 6 mil, with super effective, and then he's at a pretty reasonable defensive level. Interesting, okay. I'll probably put the rainbow one here first, in the first slot. Again, we don't want to grab same type orbs, actually. I don't want to attack Rose. Hopefully that Gohan doesn't kill Rose or anything like that. That'd be nice to see. This actually might do some damage to us too. So that's fine. Again, it won't kill us, but yeah, 187k. That definitely is a good amount of damage. So we'll see. I think this is more like getting into like a little unrealistic for Gohan. Not Gohan, for Trunks, because of the fact that I feel like, usually these bosses, if you're like at 50% HP and you get supered by like a weaker unit to take a lot of damage, you're just gonna straight up die, right? So you want to really be careful at that HP level. Whilst, I don't find it too common. Like, it'll happen at times, but I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, super common for us to get like 30% or less HP. It'll be very difficult to kind of experience those kind of situations, but it does happen. So I guess it'll be good to show it as well. So that's going to be pretty much the strongest turn we see from the Trunks defensively specifically, right? And obviously we're just, the future Gohans are just going to be getting so many different super attacks here. Future Gohan, obviously just an absolutely insane unit. He just is able to really, really cook hard. He doesn't even need dupes. Like, he's a unit that works just as fine without dupes. He's probably one of the better 55% units in the game, just because of the high reduction, and he has the built-in crits when his domain's up. He's fine without getting the dupes, and then obviously he has all these additionals. And then you could give him at least dodge and some equips if you want to give him some dodge, just kind of round him out a little. But yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, anyways, back to the Trunks, specifically the Trunks here. So now this boy, what is he at here? Yeah, I mean, if he's at, like, on this turn, 634k defense, and then he raises his defense for the turn on super attack, like, that's good. Like, that's actually good with 40% reduction. Now, keep in mind, when he does get 6 attacks, he gets an additional 10% damage reduction. So in this turn, he's going to be over 700k defense with 50% reduction. Like, that's actually good. Like, this Trunks could help you really well based on what I'm seeing in actual difficult content, like the Zamasu and Goku Black stage, the Rose Goku Black Red Zone. Eventually, I'm sure we'll get an Infinite Zamasu Red Zone, right? And all those stages, this Trunks will be able to help in, of course, when he's facing a Realm of God's enemy. So right here, he has the 50% reduction. I mean, even if he takes double digits from this Rose, that will still be, like, impressive. Because Rose would be hitting it for basically over 1 million damage right there, right? For like a sub-EZA bounty unit, like a lot of bounty units would actually take damage in that situation. So I really am liking what I'm seeing from the Trunks right here. Let's get one extra rotation though. I'm going to heal actually. Yeah, I think we'll heal, and then we'll see, like, okay, maybe you're like at a much higher HP level than like under 30%, because I would like to see one extra rotation where he has the extra buffs, like from his super attack effects, but like maybe if we're like closer to like 70% HP, right? I think that'll be good to see. All right, Goas and Zamasu, they're kind of just cooking here during the own thing. We have the STR Mai here. Oh, actually, we do get the domains, huh? Yeah, so we would technically take extra damage from extreme class students here, which is fine with me taking the extra damage. So we'll go ahead and the super attack. There's no super attack from Rose, huh? Okay. Do I just like Sensu here? Do I want to use the Sensu here? I guess, yeah, we'll use the Sensu Bean here. And what I'll do is, I'll let Int Mai take the super attack from Zamasu, actually. Int Mai shouldn't die to the super attack, but she will take some damage, right? The Zamasu hits, I don't remember how hard he hits, but he'll do, imagine if he gets me like under 30% HP again. That'd be funny, but at that point I just throw my hands up and I'm like, well, it is what it is. Because I don't want to be at full HP, because like being at like 100% HP is not like common in these difficult events. I just hope we get like under, I guess, let's say 70%, like 50 to 70% HP, I think is like a common range for you to be at in difficult content. At this point, right, especially, I mean, given you're running good units that can, eat these super attacks well, even like Vegeta and Trunks, right, maybe they'll get you under like 50% or closer to that, right, but these bosses could hit you quite hard. Okay, so Mai here, she'll be able to, because what happens with Mai is she gets a 70% dodge chance against characters who she hits with her super, but not otherwise. Okay, I mean, nah, well, we're at the same HP level anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So, yeah, again, 600k with the with the damage reduction, that's really, really good. Yeah, okay. And again, obviously that's start of turn, so even though we heal here, it's not like we take the extra, what's it called, like, we don't, it's not like we heal, then we lose the HP, right? So that's good. I mean, again, he should take double digits here because he's at the 50% reduction. Well, maybe he'll take a little bit of damage. Yeah, 37k, but that doesn't really mean anything. Alright, so that's Trunks. I mean, offensively, this is going to be one of his strongest situations. So 6 mil into another 6 mil, 6.5. I mean, super effective against all types. I think he's good. I'll be very excited to take him into this difficult content that we'll have. But, yeah, and I also do want to put on the sticker here. So after this turn ends, we'll definitely get the sticker out for this guy. I mean, let me just look over his kit again to make sure there's not anything else I'm missing. No, but keep in mind, against a non-Realm of Gods enemy, he will be a lot worse because he won't be getting the extra super attack, so he's going to be missing the extra defensive raise. And then, obviously, with more attacks he does, the better chance he'll be able to get the extra last 10% reduction. So, like, if you get this guy in, like, turn 1 against, like, you know, let's say the Rosary Goku Black Red Zone, I think it's a very plausible situation you could get his full 60% reduction by the time you get to the final phase. And then he probably would be able to live a super attack if you're, like, at 50% HP range, even without support. I think that's, like, a very possible thing to happen, but I guess I can't say for sure until we actually see what he's going to be cooking. I mean, we could see the extra turn here, but that's fine. I think we'll be good. Let me get a sticker because I really want to show his sticker here, because his sticker actually looks pretty good based on what I'm looking at here on the Dokkan Wiki site. It's not the Dokkan Wiki. It's T6's. Oh yeah, it is called the Dokkan Wiki, right? It is a Dokkan Wiki specifically. Looks pretty good. So let me go ahead and get this here. Want to get this nice little sticker. The sticker effect looks pretty good. I should give stickers to more units. 52 of the bum. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next video.